You're listening to the Geriatric Mamas Podcast with Jessica Raziri
and Sonia Tapley. Are you drinking that coffee again?
No, this is just regular cold brew with almond milk.
Got it. Okay.
So not as exciting. I need to get more. We're down to like 3 left, and I was gonna go yesterday, but I absolutely hate going to Costco on the weekends. It's just it does not bring me joy at all.
Same.
It's awful.
Same.
It's like people see like a mother by herself pushing this giant cart with her baby in it, and they all just fucking jump in front of the cart and then like die in front of you and just sit there. It's like what are you doing? Get out of my way. And it's just like they think they're the only ones in the fucking aisle, and it's it just does not bring me joy whatsoever. So I've learned that when I do the Costco run, it's usually like Monday or Tuesday after work when there's like hardly anyone there and I can just get my shit in peace and proceed on with my life. So
yeah, my grandmother called me yesterday. It was a Saturday, and she was like, what you doing? And I'm like, Annabelle and I are just kind of like getting ready to go grocery shopping. I want to make Olive Garden fettuccine Alfredo because I'm craving it, but I don't actually want to go to the restaurant and sit there and eat. Like, I have everything I need here. I don't want to go. I just want my fettuccine Alfredo. So she's like, wow, that sounds like a good idea. And then you could like hear the voice and obligation coming out. Like, she just felt like she needed to offer to take me to Costco in that moment for some reason, because she felt like shopping at Costco would be more fun than shopping at the grocery store. And she's like, I know we're supposed to go to Costco on Thursday, but do you want to go today instead? Like, I can change the plan, but I was going to go to Costco on Thursday so I would have everything ready for Super Bowl Sunday. And I was like, no. I'm like, Nana, it's a Saturday and it's a new one. We don't want to be there.
No.
We don't want to be there. I was actually really looking forward to going on a Thursday because then we're not going to have to wait in line. And she's like, oh, right. That's a good idea. I'm like, nope, Annabelle and I will just go to the grocery store because there won't be anyone there. They'll all be at Costco.
Yeah, you don't want to do that on a weekend. No. It's like every time I like think like, well, it won't be that bad. I'll just pop in and I'll just get over it. It'll be fine. And I'm reminded immediately every single time I get there as to why I hate going on the weekends. It's like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, it's a form of abuse. Abuse
it really
needs
is.
To stop. So
it's
this coffee, I know it is. This coffee drink. Pop-in bottles.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah, so I'm drinking it now because I found out that Target has it. So I'm definitely paying like double the price that I would.
I was going to say, how much does Target charge? Is it a case of 12?
No, they only sell it individually, and it's like $3.19 a can.
What?
Yeah. It's not good. God. So I got 4 cans. And I'm like, okay, like I'm going to have 1 a day, but I definitely want 2 a day. So now I'm going to ask, like, how many is good to drink in a day? Like, how, cause it's so good. So I just want to know, am I, going to be like damaging my ins? Okay. So it's just like cold brew.
I think you're fine. Yeah. It's literally just like cold brew.
Okay.
But yeah, literally a case of 12 is $20 at Costco.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I didn't know they sold them individually. What a ripoff.
I know.
Come on,
the
Target.
The whole time
Get your
I'm
shit
standing
together.
there contemplating if I wanted to buy 4 or if I wanted to buy like 6 or 8. Annabelle's going, I see something for Daddy. Let's go now, Mama. Now I want to get, and I'm like, honey, I just need to pick out my coffee. Like, just let me make this decision really quickly.
It's the worst when they all of a sudden get something in their head and you're trying to like focus and think, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cat's obsessed with oat milk, and he's currently drinking out of the top of my can, and I'm just like, this is happening right next to me. Can you get off my can of coffee? All right. Anyways.
That's hilarious.
I feel like we have gone on.
Welcome to episode 31.
Geriatric Mamas.
I can't believe. I know we say this every week, like we're just in shock, but I'm just like 31. I don't know. I wonder if there'll ever be a day where we say the number and we're not like surprised. Probably not. Hope not.
No, I feel like no, because I've kind of, when we first started the podcast, I would go on to like Instagram, or no, I would go on to other podcasts and I would just check and see how many episodes they had, because I was looking for like I was looking for hope that other smaller podcasts made it past however many episodes, because we launched with 10, and I was like, one of them had like 21 episodes. Another one had like 30 episodes. And I was like, wow, that seems like a lot, but it's really not. Like, if we keep recording every week, we're going to be there in no time. And, here we are.
Yeah, I was like, and I think I sent it to you. I saw something that it was like really just like a small percentage of podcasts make it beyond episode 21 or 23 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, here we are. So I'm just like, okay, well, we've made it past that threshold. So now it's like, what's the next milestone we need to make it to?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm proud of us. Go us.
Yes, me too.
So I'm really excited about this episode. We've been talking about wanting to do this one for a while now. So Sonia, thank you for all the time you put into researching to make this happen. But we are going to be talking about astrology. We both, Sonia and I, like love, Sonia's like constantly sending all of us girls like these like funny like memes and stuff of like what like different characteristics of each sign, of like what are your shopping behaviors and like what are your, I don't know, like what are your favorite colors, and I'm just pulling this out of my ass because I can't think of like what they actually were anymore. But it's just like, I just like love reading all of this stuff, and it's just like there's a layer of it that's kind of creepy when it's like spot on, and then it's also like you kind of learn a little bit more about yourself, and you're just like, oh, so it's not my fault because this is my sign, and it's the earth energy, and it's making me do these things. So it's really not my fault. It's just how I am. So we're going to be talking about the zodiac signs as moms. We're obviously not experts on astrology, but we both love guessing people's signs by their personality types, figuring out which signs tend to get along the best and which ones don't. So I love how you put in this write-up, we did research. Sonia did research and found a general consensus on what the signs are like as moms and their friendship compatibility. So we're going to share information found in Stylecaster.com's Mother's Day astrology article, combined with an astrological guide to friendship compatibility from Elle.com, so we can share what the experts have to say about each sign's personality as a mom, and also which mom friends you'll want to or not want to schedule playdates with.
Yeah,
I like how you threw in like, or not want to. It's like, warning, this one's a little crazy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but when I was writing it, I had visions of like all the moms you see on the playground in the summer, because that was our obsession last summer. So, I mean, there are definitely some that like I gravitated towards more, and then there are some where I was like, no, I'm good. I'll stay over here.
It's like you just like go up to somebody in the playground. It's like, hey, what's your zodiac sign? And then they tell you, and you just like kind of like quickly walk to the other side of the playground. Like, oh, never mind.
See you later.
Just curious. Bye.
see you later or not. I don't know.
The stars are blind for us. Sorry. I'm going to go sit over here.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Annabelle's new torture for me is she'll say she wants to do something, and then if I'm like too busy in that second, she'll be like, or not, and like walk off. She sounds exactly like my husband when she does this to me. Anyways, just throwing that in there. So the zodiac signs start with Aries. So the Aries mother runs from March 21st through April 19th. If you're an Aries mom, you never give up. You're full of energy, always up for a challenge, and trust your gut in any given situation. You're probably super competitive whenever you play board games, and at times can be too brash for comfort. However, at the end of the day, you will teach your children to conquer their wildest dreams and push hard for their desires. Without you, they wouldn't be the fearless fighters that they are. Aries often seek out friends who share their zest for life and adventure. Compatible signs for Aries include Leo and Sagittarius, as these fire signs align with Aries' high energy and appetite for new experiences. Coming in second are air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, who energize Aries with new ideas and direction. On the other hand, Aries can experience friction in friendships with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, whose grounded and practical approach might clash with Aries' spontaneity. Additionally, the watery emotional nature of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces can at times douse Aries' fiery desire to prioritize action over feelings. Well, I mean, water kills fire, so that makes sense.
I'm trying to think, like, do we know any Aries? Do you know any Aries signs?
My old boss at Bobby Brown was an Aries. We got along really well. I loved her. She was really sweet. All of those things. She has 4 children. They're all grown now, and I feel like that's very accurate. 100%. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to move on. I don't really know many Aries.
I know. That's the only person I can think of, really, truly.
Yeah. I apologize to anybody listening to this if we're friends and you're like, bitch, I'm an Aries. Like, sorry, I'm just like not the best at remembering.
I didn't think of that. Shoot. Hopefully.
I know.
Hopefully we're not.
I probably should have kept that to myself just in case.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, you know I got you, Aries friends that are
We'll do an apology tour. Yeah.
All right. So Taurus mother runs from April 20th to May 20th. If you're a Taurus mom, then your children know they can rely on you no matter what. And while you can be stubborn, you're also solid as a rock, someone who comes through on her promises and sees everything through to the end. Your children will follow in your footsteps by having integrity in everything that they do. Plus, no one's a better cook than a Taurus mother, and you probably know that the key to making your children feel better is by whipping them up some comfort food. So, like, does that mean that all Taurus mothers have fat kids? Just like feeding them with like fucking pasta and like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's horrible.
I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. Invite me. Hey, I'm all about comfort food, clearly. Tauruses value stability, loyalty, and reliability in their friendship. They are most compatible with fellow earth signs such as Virgo and Capricorn, as these signs share their grounded and practical approach to life. Coming in second are water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, who can match a Taurus's loyalty. Air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, known for their detached nature, might create instability for security-loving Taurus. Additionally, the fiery and impulsive energy of Aries,
Sagittarius.
I'm going to call it Sagittarius.
I'm sure Amanda will really appreciate that.
Sorry, Amanda. I'm leaving this in. I'm not cutting it out. And Leo can also create tension as they contrast with Taurus's more measured and steady approach.
A Gemini mother runs through May 21st through June 20th. If you're a Gemini mom, then your children are probably much smarter for it. Being the clever person that you are, you're always up for a late night conversation about all sorts of fascinating topics. Although you can have a sharp tongue, you're also incredibly hilarious and always know the right thing to say to make your children laugh until their bellies hurt. At the end of the day, you're just a kid at heart, which can make you feel more like a cool sibling than a strict mother. Geminis thrive on intellectual stimulation. Compatible signs include Libra and Aquarius, as these air signs appreciate a Gemini's love of lively conversation and a variety in friendships. Next on the friendship list would be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, who fire up Gemini's curiosity. While a Gemini's communicative nature typically allows them to get along with a wide range of people, they might find challenges with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These signs tend to prioritize consistency and stability, which threatens Gemini's need for mental excitement. Finding common ground might require extra effort with water signs Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio as well. And I did look up the dads for these zodiac. I did look up dads for zodiac signs, and a lot of it is this like the same baseline for. But I mean, I'm gonna put the link for the article that I found in the show notes too, in case people are curious.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, so what's my compatibility with my husband? That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one, shout out to my cousin Kate because she's a Cancer. And I feel like what I'm about to read kind of is an explanation of our childhood. I was kind of like laughing when I was reading this. So Cancer runs from June 21st to July 22nd. If you're a Cancer mom, then your children are in luck. After all, Cancer is the most compassionate and caring zodiac sign of all, making you someone who puts other people's needs above your own. Your emotional nature can be a lot, but your children wouldn't have it any other way. You're incredibly warm and resourceful, making you their favorite person to do projects with, and they're probably always looking for a reason to visit home.